Let's go. Raised in the Magnolia, ran through the yoke. Jumped out the window, landed on the porch. I was yelling heads up when I saw them folks. Miss Shirley had the weed, gangsta had the coke. Nigga wasn't rich, but he wasn't broke. And I ain't never fixed shit unless the shit broke. Swimming in that water, I ain't never float. Never stopped a red light when I was on go. Started as a rookie, then became a pro. Traded in my 50 for a Kango. Ain't no nigga could tell ya I ain't live it or tell ya I ain't did it, cause I am one of the realest. Best for the summer, trucks for the winter. Catch me in the fur, a fox, a chinchilla. Minding my own business, cause business was doing well. On the highway to heaven, but sending niggas to hell. Black 38, I ain't never left a shell. Kicking doors in, I ain't never ring a bell. Black shell toes, I run like the MC. Light gray Benz, the kid was AMG. I'm a A, B, C, D, E, F, G. We back with another episode of Choppin Game. I know y'all thought we was out of here, but we back. Me and my right hand.
Woden.
And we got a special guest today. My homeboy. We don't really do introductions, bro. So, I mean, you can tell them who you is as a legend yourself.
Well, they supposed to know. Leave it to the streets. They supposed to know, you hear me? Well, anyway, it's your boy Lil Ya, a.k.a. Mr. You heard me. Half of the gangster group, UNLV. Uptown, baby.
Where do we start here?
Chilling on the set.
Say, I remember coming up though, right? I used to always see you niggas just sitting around in the hood. This before y'all. I think this probably was before y'all signed with Baby. But how y'all even got to start fucking with Baby?
Baby them got a hold of a tape that we made.
I bought one of them tapes. Y'all used to sell my trunk.
In Big Man's. Well, it was Newton's. Newton's at the time, right? One of the big old Newton's. And well, actually, a dude named T-Bone made the tracks. I won't, plug his name in there ASAP. He made the track for us to, record. We recorded a fucking tape and dubbed the tape one side, each song on one side. You feel me? We're selling the tape for $5. Baby them got a hold of a tape and he sent word to a dude named Kevin. Kev dead now, God bless the dead. He sent word that he wanted to holler at us. So, he set up a meeting. The office was on Tulane at the time. So we went, hollered at him, and they offered us a contract.
That when it was in the Whitney building, huh?
In the Whitney building.
By Charity.
Right.
Well, so how you in my homie Tech? How you doing, bro? Well, how you in Tech? How y'all started the UNLV thing?
Well, we started UNLV. Actually, UNLV was a spinoff from our first group, which was called Sport MCs. It was me.
I remember Sport MCs.
It was me, Tech, my little sister, and my cousin Donald. Tech was more like a beatboxer. He used to do a little rapping. It should be more like a beatboxer. And me and my little sister, which was 3 years old at the time, I was like 12. Me and Tech was 12. So we used to rap in talent shows and shit. We went all of Bobby Moshan, St. O, WYD, all that shit, you know what I'm saying? But we started rapping because of that. We didn't make it because they promised us a contract.
From WYD, right? Yeah.
And we was like, man, they ain't let us even cut the fucking record.
Right.
So we were like, man, we fuck that shit, dog.
Why you figure they snowballed y'all?
I don't know, but they sent my uncle to New York. We were still in school. They got my uncle out there. He going over contracts and all this kind of shit.
I think they used to do everybody that. I don't know nobody that ever went to WYD kind to think whoever got no record deal or no shit like that.
You're right. I think that was just cut a record from them.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about it, just to think about it.
They just put that in there
doing that.
to make it look
big,
exciting and shit. Bigger than what it really is. You know what I mean?
Because at the time they were controlling the radio station. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what made y'all form UNLV and add Yellow to?
Okay, well, we formed UNLV because we saw cats like Juvenile, Hitman, Jimmy, Gregory D, who we had done won in challenge shows over. We won over them in a couple of challenge shows. You know what I'm saying? We saw them really make it, so we were like, man, let's jump back in this shit. But we gonna, we gotta leave Keita out of this. That's my little sister. I ain't want her fucking with that type of. At that time, anyway, you know what I'm saying? So we just put, UNLV, because that's I don't know if you knew, but before we started rapping, we used to run by that name.
I remember
There was a
that's what I
group
want
of
you to
us.
get right. It
And
was
we
a
got
group
that
of
name
people
from
called-
Titty them.
Right.
Titty them.
Right. I know that's where y'all got the
And
name
Damien,
from. Right.
you gotta know Damien.
I definitely do.
That's my cousin. So I told Damien, I was like, look, man, y'all niggas ain't fucking with that name like that, man. We about to use that name and start a rap group called UNLV. So that's what we did, you dig? So that's how you get the U.
It's crazy of how like not to go too far off, but it's crazy of how like that was street niggas and y'all took that name and made it into rap, and the Hot Boys were street niggas and they took that and made that into rap. That shit's crazy.
Damn, dog, that's ironic like a motherfucker.
It
bro.
really is, because I knew UNLV as some street niggas at
never,
first. I
dog.
never knew the group of them
I
at
never
first.
even thought about it like that. Much as
It was some young niggas from uptown who was doing
Yeah.
crazy
That's
shit.
right, yeah.
It was wild, but they was
Yeah.
under you though, G. They was
Yeah.
under you. They was like in our time, but
But I
a
mean,
little
Stone
over.
and
Yeah,
them
just
was-
a little
Stone
over.
Yeah, they was just a little older.
Just a
than us.
little
I'm just
over.
saying, Stone and Gangster was under me, and I still knew what
Yeah, Stone and Gangster was my
They,
age.
yeah, they was under
No,
me.
we were the kids. Like they wasn't doing like
Right.
stupid wild
Oh,
shit
all
like
right,
that,
all right.
like
Nah,
that.
guys,
You know
nah,
what I'm
was
saying?
young.
Like
dog.
we,
Had a
I
lot
probably
of
was
money, this
13,
type of shit.
14.
Nah, I got you.
So they
I
like
got you.
16,
I
17,
got you,
but
nah.
that's what they named
Yeah,
was.
I got you. I got
And we knew that was the wrong niggas to fuck with. You might not want to go down the street, they jack you, take your bike. They was doing shit
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
But they was different. So how y'all actually got the contract? How y'all actually got the fuck with Cash Money?
Well, when they got the tape, they set up a meeting. We went to the meeting, checked it out. We walked in the office. They walking in the office. Well, they walking in the building, right in front of us. So we on the elevator together. You dig?
I remember that.
We beat up, nigga. We got balance on our feet. They jabos, fresh
Right,
like a
right.
motherfucker, whatever. They doing the same thing with their little 8-ball jacket and all shit. We looking at each other like
Y'all have no
our
idea who
impression
they
of
are.
them, we like, we know these can't be the niggas we
Y'all
looking
have
for.
no idea who they are.
Nah, and they looking at us like, who these little dope boys in here looking for? You know what I'm saying? That's the impression they giving us.
Right.
So we get off on the same floor, but they go to the left, we go to the right. You heard me? So we looking for the address
going to the wrong
on
place.
the window. Yeah. So we finally found the fuck. We went the other way where they went and found it. Knocked on the door. Babe opened the door. He was like, "What's up, bro?" And we were like, "Dog, we looking for Cash Money record. We UNLV." And they were like, "Damn, we just got out the elevator with y'all." You know what I'm saying? So invited us in and ran in and shit. They gave us the contract. I had my mama lawyer. She was working for Housing Authority at the time, so they had a little lawyer. You know what I'm saying, for them. He looked over the contract, told us that they was legit and everything was cool with it. What it was for, it was only a single contract, whoop de whoop. So we signed that. They liked that. They asked us what we had after that, and you know by that time.
So they actually took that tape that y'all was selling us in the street. They took them
and
records.
repackaged it.
Okay.
Ain't
Okay.
touch it at all.
What you
Just
record that
repackaged.
was?
Like
What
that.
that
That was
was?
just another bitch.
Just another
One
bit?
song, a
Okay.
radio and a
Yeah,
street version.
yeah.
Okay. Okay.
That was it. But you know, they asked us what we had after that. We were like, we got some shit. And we had some shit, and Yellow was tired of dancing. That nigga was ready to start rapping. He was like,
Well, Yellow used to be a breakdance.
man, not really a break dancer, a dancer, you know, like them, like Skip doing it.
Right.
But he wasn't he wasn't
In that
doing
time,
so much
dancing
of
was
that.
the motherfucker. Everybody was dancing.
Yeah.
The shit was
They
cool.
That was
gonna
getting
show
all
the
the
I
shows
used to
and
do
shit.
whatever you
That
call
was
it.
getting all the
Everybody
women
was
to know how
dancing
to
at that
dance.
time.
That was
Yeah,
getting all the
Yeah,
women back
everybody was
then.
doing the dance. Corn
That's why
dance
I
time,
couldn't
we
get
all
no
used
women. I
to
ain't
do
know how
that.
to dance, bro. I was clumsy.
So
on
Yellow
that.
Yellow was one of the
Yellow was
best
with
niggas
y'all when
in the
y'all went in?
city. Yeah, not when we first
y'all first
met
met
him.
him,
Nah,
that's
he
what I
wasn't
meant,
with us. So, you dig? We laid there and told him about Yellow, and they was like, yeah, y'all sure y'all want to add another member? And we're like, yeah, dog, you know, whoop de whoop, whoop de whoop. One thing led to the next, and he ended up signing with us as we signed another contract, you know, for Six and Barone.
Who was that Cash Money when y'all first signed? Who was that?
Kilo G.
That's it?
Oh, that's it.
Heavy
Heavy was there, but
Big Heavy.
Heavy wasn't.
That's my
Heavy was doing more
None of the
executive
hot
work
boys,
than
Heavy was my
anything.
stepbrother.
None of the hot boys was there.
Y'all brought PG
Nah.
to actually, right? We'll get
Yeah,
into that.
yeah,
We'll get into that.
yeah,
We'll get
definitely,
into that. We'll
definitely.
definitely
I
get
ain't
into
know
that.
that.
Yeah,
That's
man.
deep,
So
bro.
the first after that, all right. So Kilo G was there, Big Heavy. So they had already put that. I got some red sets and some big old.
That was out on the street already. They later picked that up after we signed contracts with them. They picked that up, but they put his shit out before they put Six and Barone out.
Okay.
See, we were signed to him first.
But that came out first.
Exactly.
But I remember knowing y'all when that came out, but maybe y'all just didn't have the record out.
Yeah.
But I remember knowing
of
of y'all.
We had that another bitch out for like.
And that shit was more.
Man, that bitch was
huh?
bumping for like at least six
Yeah,
months,
about 6
almost
months,
to
huh?
8 months.
But they were running in Newton like a
Yeah.
motherfucker.
So you know Newton was the spot,
Yeah,
and that's
I'm
their
talking
hood.
about-
Everybody don't know what Newton had.
Say
Yeah,
Newton was
yeah.
their hood too.
Huh?
Everybody used to be outside around Newton.
We used to
Everybody.
take it all downtown and Misty's and all them other little ballrooms and shit. Not to mention the little chilling circle we ran with Slim and all Pimp Dad and all us, the 49 and all those little spots. You know
So
what I'm saying?
what
So
the
we
first
worked
album
that
was
bitch.
y'all
So
put
y'all
out
rich?
with Cash Money?
Six and Barone.
So y'all really gave Cash Money that, how you want to say it, bro? Cause they had the street look, but y'all really gave them that real persona for the streets when y'all came on with the bitch song.
Yeah, pretty
I think
much
I never
because-
heard of Cash Money
with Chris-
touring like regionally without them. Like I think that
No,
when,
because
once
I'm
they
saying
came
Kilo
in,
G
y'all
did-
start going to Lafayette,
Yeah.
Shreveport. I'm not saying that the other people wasn't doing that,
Right.
but y'all was doing that shit
But he
way
said
more
that
free.
you say Kilo
Right.
G was the only artist on the label at the time y'all signed,
Uh-huh.
right?
Right.
And I don't remember him
But
having
Kilo G,
no-
because you don't remember him because what they were trying to do with Kilo G was like a young Scarface nigga, and New Orleans wasn't accepting that move.
They
that
wasn't ready for
music
it.
Right.
at that
So they had to
time.
develop.
All right.
Right.
You know,
Okay, all
we
right.
come in and we got a little bouncing our music.
Right.
We was dancing and shit.
Right.
And Baby done wanted to get their record label going.
Right.
And they understood just as well as we understood.
That was
In
the
New
way to
Orleans,
do
to
it.
break that barrier, you gotta come with some bounce.
Yeah.
You dig? So that's what they did.
Cause that's what Hitman
Other than
started. TT talking about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that really kind of set the tone for everything to come behind it.
Right.
But
A lot
I,
of people
even
don't
when they
even
was
get 'em
doing
do
that, I don't want to be wrong about this, but y'all was selling tapes before like Hitman and all them, right? Because we used to buy
No,
tapes.
there was no
streets.
structure.
On the streets, we
Yeah, that's what I mean,
Yeah.
Anthony, because we used to buy Hitman tapes.
Right.
Like
But
they
there was
go
no structure didn't Hitman. That was the
right. That's
difference.
what I'm saying, Anthony.
But
Right.
Hitman and TT Tucker, they the ones who really, opened the door.
Right, and they
They
took
got
it to
the-
another level because
Right.
they was able to sell us the shit.
Yeah.
Like we used to have to go there. I remember DJs used to start selling shit and it'll be like this, them jibby with all kind of people through
But
there.
they had more than they had more street sound than the bounce sound with their records. That was separated them from
Yeah, that's when we-
what you call it.
Right,
If
right.
you look at
If
it,
you want to
that's-
talk,
that was our
if-
method when
If
we
you
get
want, I don't mean to jump it, but if you want to get into that, let me tell you this, right? And UNLV don't get credit for this, right? UNLV is the first niggas who we saw rise that was niggas like us. Let me
Yeah.
show you what I mean. We went from seeing them dudes sitting on 6 and Barone chilling, right? To hearing them on the radio. Next time you passed on 6 and Barone, them niggas had cars out there.
Right.
Next time you hear more shit, you see them moving around. Next time, them niggas had jewelry and shit on out there. And they had, all of them had 2 cars. But this, us as street niggas, they showed us like, this shit really working. What the fuck? Like these niggas really making some money and they still in the hood. So we was able to see that. So they showed us like it was, because them niggas made bounce records and all that kind of shit. But Bow and all that kind of shit, that wasn't no bounce records to us.
Right.
No, it was street records with a
Right,
bounce
but
flavor
without
to it.
them, we didn't know that you
take a
could make
bounce
those
track-
kind of records.
bounce track and put lyrics over it.
Did
Put
they
street
s-
lyrics over it.
did
But we never knew that
know.
that shit could happen
Right.
and make no money.
See that? Why?
They showed us that. It was nobody else there to show us. We ain't never watched nobody. Like we saw the Hitmans and all that, right?
Right.
People that came before them.
Right.
We didn't see nobody grow. Like we watched these dudes go from Riverboat Hallelujah
On the
to
road.
back on that spot.
Yep.
Now all them niggas got cars. Then them niggas go take a little tour or something. Them niggas gone for a little while when they come back.
missed all that.
Some of them niggas got 2 cars and they got jewelry on and shit. Then you go around there, you only see them when things are popping, but they looking right. So it kind of showed us that as, man, oh, you niggas serious? This shit really can make a nigga some money?
Uptown nigga for life, bro. They come up while, that 6 and Barone, that's a hell of a street, yo. Always have been.
Real
And they
talk.
seen a lot of shit that would associate their music
Right,
to
right.
what was really going on.
But they made that shit cool for us. Like, I ain't never thought I could rap about
They
my
trend
project and
center.
nigga be like, that shit gonna be cool. Yeah, they definitely trendsetters. Because
Exactly.
our kind of niggas like we like for niggas who ain't wanna rap bounce, they showed us we ain't have to.
Yeah.
They showed us that the streets would accept some real street shit if you was a real street nigga.
Right.
And that's what they came up under.
Boom. But that was our first time seeing that shit, so it gave us motivation to be like, hold on, nigga, might want to start taking this rap shit serious.
Yeah.
Like, we want to go to
Motivated.
Boy, I knew once I got Newtons, I snuck in
What's
Newtons.
gonna happen with it?
But I knew once I got Newtons, it was a new ball game. Because that's where I see these kind of dudes come from. And then Newtons, they put on the bounce beat. Niggas wasn't rapping no bounce up.
A lot of people don't know what Newtons is. Nowhere there's.
Because a lot of people couldn't come around it.
Pass around that bitch last
niggas
night.
couldn't come around
I saw
that,
nothing but snow bunnies, boy. I say, damn, dog, nothing but. I'm like, what the fuck, man? Back in the days, it could never been like that, dog.
So let's get back to you. How many albums y'all put out with Cash Money?
With Cash Money, let me see. Wow.
4, huh?
4 albums, an EP, and Tech had a solo album with him.
Okay, so during that time, at first it was just y'all, Big Heavy, Manny, Baby, Slim, Kilo. Who else came along? Hot like
Lil Slim came right after PMW.
where Lil Slim came from? I knew
Lil
him because I
Slim
went to
came
school
from
from.
17. I couldn't tell you how
I knew him. He got a buzz.
Yeah,
Like he had a buzz
That
in
ain't
the
the one
17.
that got
right.
killed, huh?
You fucking
Huh?
right.
Huh?
Yeah, that the one that got killed.
Nah,
Lil
Slim
Slim,
is in
yeah.
California
That's
right now.
she got Miss T got a baby for him.
Nah, man.
Ain't that Miss T baby
Miss T
there?
got a baby. Nah, man. Oh, Dolomite, huh?
Dolomite, you're right. But they look alike. Hell with it, they look alike.
Well, all right,
But Lil
all right.
Slim went to school with us and he had got a buzz like in school.
I'm thinking about G Slim, my bad.
Yeah, Lil
That's
Slim
why-
got a
that's
yeah,
why-
he got a buzz. But how did he get there? Like they just discovered him?
I really don't know, bro. But when we met Slim was like we just click clack like fam or something. Really though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I can remember us mobbing up doing our thing. They going against Beatrice them, for studio time or whatever. You know what I'm saying? One another. We always fucked around with him.
So who came after that? After Slim? After Apple and Eagle. Cause that was his record, right? The
BG,
Apple and Eagle record.
yeah.
How BG got there?
BG got there because
Keep it from
BG mama, I'm gonna keep it
Come on,
going.
that's what I'm thinking. Talk your shit,
BG
keep it
mama
from
knew that Baby them was known drug dealers. However, she didn't know that they was really into the music and music execs,
Talk your shit.
doing this shit legit. And I told her, BG actually grew up around our house before he moved on VL.
All right.
Okay.
Little bitty
That's
boy.
why I'm saying talk your
Okay.
shit.
You dig? I could take it back. So when Yellow was pushing BG on a big wheel, we was so small, we was young, dog. And he flipped over the fucking big wheel and fucked his jaw. And he was a little bit ass boy. That's around the last time I had done saw that dude until he was like 12 or 13
But
and living on VL.
The reason why I said why I want you to explain that was so people could understand why you could talk to his mama like that. Because
Right.
you know.
Yeah, I know. Like personally, their
Right.
family is my family is like real. You know how people be.
Right. But I
neighbor
think a lot
type
of people
shit,
just
man.
don't know that. So as in
Yeah, man. That's
how the mama felt about them. And you stepped in and talked
when
about
she
what?
took that
But
from
she
me,
wasn't
she
gonna
was
let
like,
him sign?
I know, she wasn't gonna let him sign it because
Alright.
like I say, she knew what they
But
was
the
known
history,
for.
yeah.
And I was like, man, they ain't with that shit no more. You dig? Honestly, she was like, all right. Said what she had to say or whatever, and that nigga signed with him, dog. But I didn't introduce him to Baby them.
No.
Baby them was interested in him.
Right, I understand
before I
that.
even
I'm just
knew
saying the relationship
that was a
of it.
problem, you
Right.
with me? So, yeah, that's how that shit
You remember
happened.
Eldridge?
Yeah.
Brother?
Yeah.
That's his older. That's
That's
Baby right now.
That nigga raised
That's
me. yo,
Baby, dog. Yeah.
That nigga raised me in
Man.
at 13, whoa.
Bro.
That nigga was different type nigga. He raised me.
That's Baby. I remember Baby before Eldridge passed, my nigga. And Baby was like, cool as a motherfucker into sports, heavy. You dig? Eldridge was a
That
dog
was
with the
Baby
was-
moves.
That was
Say,
Baby
well,
playing
shaking on the
cornerback
street.
before shit,
You
huh?
dig? Eldridge was that nigga.
Eldridge was in these streets.
No.
Exactly.
He right. Baby was playing cornerback for
Yeah.
full shit. And
Yeah.
Eldridge was in the
And
street.
even when
But Baby was in the street.
Eldridge was different though.
That was
Like
afterwards.
the things
Come
that
on,
kept.
I know.
I know you know. That's
gotta
what I'm
know.
saying.
You know,
I'm
I
saying
know.
that
I don't know. Something wrong with me.
you're right. I'm just
You know,
saying,
that's
as
not
we
that
call
thing.
elders for us was like muscle.
Yeah,
He was. That's what I'm saying. There.
That bitch was stupid.
Ooh, Elders in KC, dog.
Yeah, both of my OG still fuck with K to this
Carry
day.
Gray, huh?
Say I still fuck with K to this day.
You know, you come on, man.
I ain't said that bitch in a minute, neither, bro.
We gonna bring K here.
Say that gonna be a nice.
we gonna break
Ooh,
head.
that gonna
We
be
gonna break
sick.
head.
We need to bring him and stuff at the same time.
We can do no problem.
Well,
No problem.
That'd be nice.
No
bro.
problem.
Him and stuff.
Let's get back to this
Yeah.
UNLV
We going the
shit.
wrong route.
Let's get back to it, right?
Right.
So after after BG got there, cause then y'all got a record with BG, right?
Yeah. BG was, when he first came out, he was on our album.
Okay.
He did. He first featured
So
on
the
our
first time
album.
we ever heard BG was on y'all album.
Six and Baron, Straight Out the Gutter. That was the first time you heard BG. When he came with True Story. That was his first album with Cash Money.
All right, so y'all was still there when BG first put out his first album with them.
Yup.
What
Y'all
about when
still
Jude
was
first
good.
put out his album? Y'all was still
Yeah.
there? Turk first put out his album. Y'all was still there?
Nah.
All right, when Wayne put out his first album, y'all was there.
No.
All right, let's just back it up there. Okay,
Wayne
I
came out of the
just
album.
want to
Ask
people to.
Juvie first.
Yeah, Juvie first album was that Soldier Rag.
Yeah, y'all was still there.
Okay,
That
so
was like 97, huh?
96, I believe.
I don't even remember. I ain't
96, I believe. I was locked up. 96. I believe it was 96.
It was 96 somewhere
I
around
believe
there.
So y'all was there when
96.
Juvie good rapping ass got there.
Yeah.
That's a good rapping motherfucker.
Yeah.
He definitely. So
Good storyteller.
what? Definitely, that nigga walk you through that
Without
project
a
like a
doubt,
motherfucker.
without
a
Ooh,
doubt.
I always tell nigga, boy, that nigga
Without
will
a
walk
doubt.
you through that
Yeah,
Magnolia.
paint that picture for you.
Willie,
dog.
he different.
Yeah,
Junior
he
artist.
is.
That's
He
the
is.
fuck
Yeah,
he
he definitely
Yeah,
the total
oh,
pack.
he gonna
He was the
paint that
tone
picture.
setter for Cash Money, to be honest.
Say, not to get off subject, I
They
just
put
wanted
him,
to say
y'all
this
put him
though.
on the map, what I'm
Right.
saying.
I know.
Right, but y'all gave, listen, y'all was the stepping
Yeah,
stone
yeah,
for him
yeah,
to show
yeah.
people what
Yeah,
we got
yeah,
now.
I
the tone
agree.
setter.
Definitely.
I agree.
Like
And they
he
ran with
stepped
it from
on y'all
there.
shoulders
Agree.
with y'all leaning down to show motherfuckers the talent that we had in New Orleans.
I
This the
totally
shit that
agree.
fucked me up, right? Y'all heard Nas' new album?
Nah.
Pay attention to 40 Slide. It's one of Nas, it's just come out on it. He's shouting Juvie out at the end of that bitch.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that just showed you the impact that nigga
Yeah, that
had.
nigga was
Man,
I couldn't wait to
deserve
tell
that, dog.
I couldn't wait to call that nigga. I said, nigga, you might want to listen to 40 Slide, nigga. A nigga Nas has something to say about you.
Huh.
But
Pretty cool.
all right,
Boy,
so y'all was there for the 400 Degrees album from Juke?
Nah.
Soldier
nah.
Rag, the singer.
The Soldier Rag album. Okay.
Right.
Singer, that's what really.
So
400
Started
degrees,
off.
this what
what
happened.
separated y'all from? What
This-
separated y'all from Cash Money?
What separated us was
Yeah.
we felt it was time for us to start our own shit. We wanted our own label,
Okay.
you know, and we felt like we knew enough to start our own label, but we wanted them niggas like, yeah, y'all do y'all thing, you know, like really blessings to do our own thing.
So y'all fulfilled
They
the
refused.
contract with him?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we done everything.
Y'all
Yeah, before,
fulfilled the
like,
contract.
y'all
fulfilled
the contract.
And now
We
y'all
fulfilled
trying to
the
go on your
contract.
own. That's
All
what
right.
I'm get it
Right.
straight.
It was
Okay.
Now
time for
y'all trying to
option.
go on your own.
But
It was
check
time
this
for
out.
option.
If you fuck with a nigga, right? It's hard for a nigga just to let you go after he helped you build.
When y'all
so,
get money
so did
together.
y'all even? I'm just asking.
When y'all get money together.
Right,
Just
right.
say that. When
because-
y'all get
right,
money together.
Right, it's a different kind of ball.
Yeah.
Was y'all like as in, all right, we want to do our own thing, but
Yes.
let y'all distribute it? Or y'all just wanted to get
Nah,
completely away from it?
we wanted to do our own thing, and also we asked for X amount of money because we hadn't got the deal together. You dig?
Wait, back, you losing me on that. Say that again.
All right. He asked me
Wait,
what
wait.
separated us from Cash Money.
Right.
Right.
I told him we wanted our own issue.
Right.
Y'all
We
own label.
felt it was time for us to have our own label.
All
We,
right.
we
But
didn't
to ask
necessarily
you for
want
money,
them.
y'all wanted to stay.
Now that was a part of letting us
Exit plan?
bring away.
That was an
For them
exit
to
plan?
give y'all money, come on, bro.
I mean, if we would have got the money, we would have stayed.
No, listen.
That's what we
Wait,
trying to
wait,
ask
wait,
you.
wait.
If you if they gave y'all the money to stay, y'all would have stayed.
Yeah.
But they didn't want to give y'all the money, so y'all wanted to leave.
Right. Right.
All right. And they won't let y'all, but y'all fulfill the contract. So
I mean,
what
they
was
couldn't.
the
They had no
problem?
choice but to let her do. They ain't won't let her. They just didn't want to give us the money to stay.
One question. Would you do the same thing today? You don't
probably-
think like as in, because I'm gonna tell you how we was, right? And
Right.
then I'm gonna just tell you this, and this ain't got nothing to do with you. But see, once I start moving around and shit, because I remember I was with this group called Bootleg, right?
Right.
We had the opportunity to sign. We was on the elevator with Queen Latifah and all this shit, right? You know what we told them people? We want $1 million a piece.
They told y'all no?
And the people ain't want to talk to us no more. We was fucked up.
Nigga, that's still.
They was right though out. Man, listen, we dope dealers coming out there.
Get to that point. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm just saying that then were you
now know what I know
facts.
now. They was right, we was wrong.
That's but listen though, right?
Do all the talking.
Say that again though. Now
So
that you
knowing what I
understand it
know,
now.
yeah, we should have just fell off. They ain't fuck with that. You dig?
What you mean by they don't fuck with it?
I mean, what we asked for was ludicrous. You know
Y'all
what I'm
ask for
saying?
way more money than y'all.
Yeah.
We do that though.
Yeah, but we
But
thinking,
did they
man,
offer y'all
fuck that. We done done it. We done.
But
They got.
did they offer you anything?
Y'all probably was so ludicrous.
Everything, man, let me tell you
But if
one
you
thing.
that
So
ludicrous,
why
I ain't
not?
gonna. If you had me for $1 million, then you know I own it.
I'm trying to see how
In
y'all had
value,
bad
you worth
blood.
50,000.
But I'm
I
trying
can't
to-
come back. What I'm gonna come back to you and say?
Right.
Nah.
I can't even negotiate with you because it's gonna be a smack in the face. Make sense? Like if you ask me for $1 million and I really won't give you 50,000, how we gonna talk about it?
Right.
That shit gonna cause all kind of problems.
No,
For a
not
nigga
really. 'Cause
young, you know what I'm saying?
Not really, cause you could say he could ask for $1 million, and you could say, well, I got 50.
Boy, I'm gonna be so offended when a nigga ask me for $1 million cause you gotta think about this. It's offensive when I help you. I help you get to that point.
But it's negotiations, bro. We
Man, it ain't
negotiating.
not
That's all. We just
50
talking.
in $1 million. That's a heavy kind of negotiation.
I'm just saying.
It's a conversation. It's not a negotiation.
I'm gonna see the numbers we was asking for. We
Y'all was outrageous.
Yeah. And then we were like, so we were like, man, fuck it then, dog.
Let's just put you in their predicament. If you was them and the nigga would have asked you for the money, would you have negotiated?
Nah,
That's all I'm saying.
Nah.
That's all I'm saying because sometimes, but that be us. We value ourselves because we niggas that come from the streets.
Say,
We
bro,
right though.
could I-
It's not like y'all not worth nothing.
Right.
Because y'all probably would have been worth more than what they offered y'all, but now you can negotiate because it's somewhere in that ballgame. But it's kind of a smack in the face to a nigga to say, all right,
No doubt.
from me getting you 10,000 and all that kind of shit, I want $1 million. Niggas like, what you tripping? You my partner, yeah. You don't look at it like that?
Fuck no, man.
I
Because
hope-
I look at it as negotiation. If I would have been big, I would have been looking at them niggas kind of small to ask for more than what they worth. Cause I'm more than sure he asked for more than what they was worth. And
I think you thinking
See
the
what I'm saying?
I think,
But
listen,
I'd have been like, no, homie, this what I can offer you.
that's a
If I
conversation
wanted to
though.
fuck with
That's
you.
a conversation.
That's simple.
But
That's
that's
simple.
no,
Ain't
that's
like
not a
that.
negotiation though.
Say, bro, I'ma always feel like
But that's
I'm
not
worth.
a negotiation.
I'ma
supposed
always
to ask
feel
for
like
what
I'm
you
worth
want more
more
than
than what I'm
because
supposed to.
Right.
I don't give a fuck how the next nigga
Nine
sit
times
cross me.
negotiation time come, nigga.
You say I work you like a Mexican.
Anyway.
Yeah,
You know
but I
what I'm
fuck
saying?
with you.
See? But I think the difference between when you
But-
fuck with a
but-
nigga, it's not a negotiation.
Say, but
It's
to
a
tell,
conversation.
To tell you this shit will sell out.
Like y'all gotta be able to sit down and be like, say, come on, stunner, bro.
Hold up, but let me tell you.
Cause y'all fuck with each other, right? Man, come on, man, nigga want $1 million.
Yeah.
And then he could have made that shit make sense to you and say, how the fuck I'm gonna give y'all $1 million? And then it could have made some sense, even if the nigga would say I'm gonna give y'all 50. Y'all
Yeah.
still could have been like, well, since it's 3 of us, you gotta give us at least 25
Right,
apiece.
negotiate.
Then you could
Right.
afford it, but it had to be, cause negotiations is not good.
Not at all.
Me and you can't have a
When you
negotiation.
negotiate,
Somebody else gotta
gonna-
do it.
You gonna ask for almost double for
You
double
are
for what
because you gonna
really
double your
expect
work.
anyway.
I'm not
Right.
saying
I'm
you're wrong.
supposed to, so you
But
can
you
lay
gonna
there
offend
and
me as
give
your
me
friend.
No, listen, I'm supposed to ask you for more so you can give me something I'm comfortable with. If I ask you for $1 million and you give me 500,000, we can work. I wanted the 500,000
From
the
the
get-go.
jump, right? That's what I'm saying.
What the fuck? I didn't lose. What I really know I wanted to get anyway.
But
I'm gonna ask you for $1 million. I'm supposed to.
If you worth 500,000, you ain't gonna have to ask me for $1 million. I'm gonna give you 500,000, and you gonna say, "Well, I probably want a little more out this."
No,
and I'm
I
gonna take.
ain't that type
But
of
that's
nigga.
what I'm gonna do.
I'm gonna
telling
say
you.
thank you.
So listen,
Let's sign the
I want to
contract
see this, and then we
before
gonna
you
move on.
try to take it back.
In that, y'all just went straight and said, "This is what we want," or were y'all ever offered anything? Y'all just went straight down and said, "This is what y'all want."
That's what we want. Yeah.
But y'all could have been offered something, right?
Yeah, we could have been off.
Bro, that's all I'm saying.
So y'all,
could've
you
been
really
over.
admitting that y'all fucked up.
We fucked up.
As a man that just grew.
We
Y'all,
fucked up.
you know what I'm saying, y'all.
Because
ready-
you don't know what he would have offered.
No.
We fucked up.
But baby still should have offered something, bro.
Listen,
let me tell you
This
something.
the reason why I'm
Let me tell
just
you
saying. This
something,
the reason why I'm gonna let you talk, but this is the reason why I want to say that, bro. When we sitting at the table and you negotiate, and I know
Friends
it's
can't
big
negotiate.
bank against little bank, and you got enough to tell me, just like I could walk away from you making a ridiculous offer, I supposed to be kind of admit that you can handle yourself like that. Even
Friends can't negotiate,
Like, it ain't
G.
no being no friend. I'm looking at it as business because I'm
Friends
making
can't
money with you from the
negotiate.
get-go.
Friends
So
can't
I'm gonna
negotiate.
lay there and say, listen, that's a cool offer, homie. Somebody else might give it to you, but this is what I got for you.
Friends,
Either
that's
you
why
gonna take
friends
it-
But
can't.
you don't turn
Listen,
it away.
People always
Yeah,
tell you
but
keep
I
your
mean,
feelings
that's-
out
that's
business,
all
right?
you know, I'm just
All
saying,
right,
I don't hear what
look,
you
OG,
want.
check this out.
I don't
Let me say what he
regret.
say, gotta
All
say.
right.
I feel we fucked up by asking for what we asked for and not even being negotiable about it, because we ain't want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? Once he said we can't do that, and then he was about to say, well, we can, but we wasn't trying to hear that. 'Cause
See?
we already had on our mind. This is what we want, fella.
Let me tell you this when it comes to. The first thing a motherfucker tell you is when it comes to business, you got to get your feelings out of it, right?
Yeah.
Friends can't
And
negotiate.
that's where it
Period.
was at. Man, I'm gonna tell you something about these dudes, dog. When he said the part about friends, we ain't come up with beat them, dog. But in business, we grew together. Ain't a fucking thing we ever asked them dudes for that we ain't get.
See?
Okay.
Never. I
So
can
y'all
honestly
become
say,
family.
Whatever it was,
Y'all become
we asked
family.
for, we got. Dog, whether it was Roy,
Man, what that fucking wagon was?
I'm kinda-
Who had it? Yellow
See,
one?
Yellow
I'm
at the
kinda-
celebrity?
I'm
I ain't never seen no nigga with that
Yeah.
wagon.
I'm kind of
Yeah.
glad.
All right.
I'm kind of glad you clearing the air like that because I was locked up for all that was going on, and I was kind of wondering how he let y'all get away. Cause I'm watching y'all on TV and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just wondering how y'all all that shit escalated into nothingness. It's because you just
Because
man
friends
up
ain't have a
and-
conversation.
No, but he admitted he went into it, and even if the man was about to tell him we'll give you this,
They
didn't
wasn't
want
gonna have
it.
it.
So
Right.
they was already. If they fucked up,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? It was
That's
just
why
a
all
fucked
I'm
up
saying is
situation,
friends
bro.
can't negotiate. Well, y'all got to have a conversation. A conversation is different because it's
It's
not me
different,
saying
totally
what I want, how I'm going to get.
Right.
It's just me saying, well, come on, bro. You know what I did. We're going to talk different. Everybody going to be calm. We're going to talk different.
Yeah, but I
When
think-
it comes to negotiations, that's when lawyers and all this shit get involved. And that's when
But
shit
it's
get fucked
also,
up.
but it's also that what niggas get this fucked up too, bro. We can sit down and hear each other out.
But that's not negotiation. It's
That
a
is.
conversation.
But
I will
that's
never
what turn-
negotiate with
but
you.
that-
All you gonna do is say, Cello, you work me like a Mexican, this what I want. I'm gonna say, G, look, this what the fuck we making, this what I can give you. Come on, man.
And then we gonna keep moving. Cause I
Boom,
seen the
but
numbers.
that's a conversation that
But
wasn't
okay, but it
negotiation.
still turned into a negotiation.
No, it didn't, because you
All right.
see what you just
All right.
look at things different.
I
All right, so check this out, right?
I'm not fucked up with y'all for going and not asking for what the fuck he felt like he was worth. And I'm not fucked up with Baby and them for saying.
None of us are like that.
All right.
None
then
of us.
it's
None of
cool.
us. It's not
But,
that.
You know, you
we
get
trying
so-
to teach motherfuckers
The
lessons from
reason
this
why I
stuff.
say that because I hear so much of, I hear so many fucked up. And I was gone.
I
hear
just
so
told you
much
I asked
fucked up.
Queen Latifah for $1 million.
Yeah, she was supposed to tell you yeah, but she ain't know you was a good lyricist. You would fit in with that.
Nigga, I hadn't put out brick living yet. She ain't no fucking thing. I just looked
Oh, you
good. I was
idiot.
down there on the
Yeah,
wrong
you was-
level anyway.
Yeah, you was an idiot then. You ain't
I really
had-
was.
had
I was
nothing to do with- Niggas be like
I was thinking like this. Man, I'm making me, when I get back, I'm making me 50, 60,000 in the streets.
Right.
If you want me to rap, we gonna go all the way there, and I know you got that. But that was me counting their pockets.
But see, that's
I was
not-
like, you can afford to give me $1 million. Not I'm worth $1 million. That's what the fuck you can afford to give
Say
me.
And that
what you-
played a role too, dog.
what you
They
from
count
Say
their
that.
whole
pocket.
experience.
Say that. You
From
think that
whole
played a role of it?
experience.
You fucking
Y'all
right.
saw the money that he
Yeah.
had, you felt like having.
Yeah.
Say,
That's why it's a conversation.
what you learned from that whole experience?
From the whole experience, I learned to really be patient. I can't say, shit like stay down, 'cause I stayed down, I played my part, but be patient and watch how it play out before you just be hot-headed and have your feelings involved in, automatically just say what you want. And
Ooh,
you
there's
know
so
what I'm
much
saying?
shit I want to talk to you about, but we can get. Have y'all ever had a conversation?
Nah,
Why y'all men now?
Man, I can't get out. I talked to Slim a few times.
Slim are different.
I talked to Slim a few times.
Y'all
Slim
would have
different.
it, though.
Even me and Slim.
Y'all gonna have a conversation. You willing to have a conversation? You willing to have a conversation with him?
Slim,
Yeah,
It's a conversation, chop.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah,
you gotta hit that button.
Y'all gonna have a
Sell up
conversation.
that
No
service.
problem,
Service.
man.
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure y'all have a conversation.
Leave it alone. They gonna, no.
I'm about to swing it back.
This nigga, you don't went crazy.
Because it cut
Say
complete.
shouts out to Escalade. You know, this the best bourbon whiskey.
I think
you
y'all
can
really
find.
need to have a conversation.
Cheeks Taco, Bayou.
Y'all
King.
definitely need to have a conversation. You a grown man now.
Right.
Like y'all just
mean-
I ain't talking about y'all got to get back together on no music, but I
Nah,
can
we
guarantee you no business your motherfucking self, man.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. And
You
I'm
think
comfortable.
you don't think as in now that y'all understand that nigga would put you on some game and point you in the right
I know he
direction?
would, man.
All right.
I know you would.
All it takes is a conversation. Boy, it's surprising to me that y'all never had a conversation.
Never had a conversation, dog. Never.
That's
This
crazy.
shit, just been, last time I talked to them dudes was in 03, where I talked to Baby, was in 03 at the Super Bowl in Houston. We on the bus. We was our first album that we put out on our own, right? We out there doing our thing with our CD. He called us on the bus for about 40 of the bitches right quick, you dig? And we holler, boom, boom, boom. That was it.
Last time you saw me about 40 what?
CD.
Ain't no fucking way y'all shouldn't have no conversation.
You know what I mean?
I'm just, a nigga ain't got,
It ain't-
last time a nigga saw you, he bought 40 CDs.
Yup.
He ain't give you no bad energy. Nigga said, fuck them niggas, leave them niggas off the bus.
They called us up there. Bam.
Maybe after you see the Choppin game episode.
No, they gonna have a conversation.
They
I'm gonna make sure they
have
have a conversation. It need to be had. Well, that's like, I fuck that music shit. I'm just talking about on some real nigga shit. Like, y'all fuck
shit,
each
bro.
other though.
Man,
I saw y'all rise,
You talk
bro.
to B or Slim about y'all, first thing they gonna see, man, I number love for that little nigga, dog. That's it. Point blank, period.
Right.
You dig? That's it.
That's
You
how
ain't
it's
did
supposed
them
to
that.
be.
Listen, you gotta understand this, right? And as an OG, I know Slim understand this, and I'm kind of sure Baby understand this. You just thought you was worth more than you was,
Right.
and
business.
sometimes ain't nothing wrong with that.
That's business.
They cocky about it. 'Cause all I
Say
man,
niggas
fuck
always
that.
say
Yeah,
niggas always
bro.
tell me I'm
Say,
cocky. I
but
just
that's-
show the
bro.
fuck
That's just
is.
business though, bro. I ain't the lines you supposed to feel like.
That's why it's so hard to mix
You know?
business with
Just
friendship,
putting that on
bro.
like that's the
Because I can't come back to you and have that conversation.
I'm not worried, I'm gonna feel in my heart I am, bro.
Yeah.
You know. That's
All right, but
business.
think about this,
He
right?
shouldn't have- You should have just, y'all, like you say, you should have just had the open here to hit a man out, and that product, you know, none of the situation would have escalated to what it was.
Let's just say
That's just simple as
y'all wanted the million apiece, right? We just throwing numbers out there.
Mhm.
And the nigga that told y'all, we gonna do this. I'm gonna give y'all 250. Y'all have been satisfied because it'd have been way different. Cause he'd have offered you way more money. And he'd have let y'all know, like, I just can't do that. Like, damn, where is that? Come on, no, I know how to make this shit look good.
That's not it.
Right.
Don't be no fucking fool.
He ain't
Come
got-
on, some of this shit ain't like
He
that.
ain't gotta say nothing about
Yeah.
us.
But as in friendship, we can listen. You ain't gotta say that when you negotiate. When we having conversation as friends, nigga, I'm gonna tell you, nigga, I'm gonna give you $1 million. You gonna
Yeah.
fuck the whole company up. You want? We ain't gonna have the calls.
At least
You ain't gonna be able to get that fucking jewelry.
explanation or something. You dig? This
But y'all
why
have
they
to
do
have
that,
a
dog.
conversation to
We
do
gotta
that.
keep this going, dog. You know?
Right.
At least
Y'all
say
would
that.
accepted that. But
Right.
maybe the shit just got too offensive. Y'all gonna have a conversation though. Y'all definitely gonna have a conversation. Back to it though, right? So after y'all bring BG there, the situation happens with y'all. Y'all was still with Cash Money.
Yeah, what cash money?
How,
This was
did y'all do an album after that without Yellow? Or y'all had records already
we
from it?
had me and Yellow was working on our solo album together.
Okay.
Yellow done like had about 4 songs completed. I had about 2 songs completed. But that was during the time when he was murdered. You know what I'm saying? So they put out the greatest hits like 2 years after.
I remember that.
We
I
wasn't
remember
even
that.
on paper at the time.
I remember that.
They put that shit out.
I remember
And
that.
that was what, 99, I think they put it
That
out.
was
So y'all didn't get no money
y'all
out?
Music?
Nah, until we went to court for it.
But that
Y'all
was
felt
y'all-
played like a motherfucker.
Yeah, man.
Why y'all didn't go have a conversation?
I mean,
I don't mean any, I'm just being the devil's advocate. Like, don't get it twisted. Like,
It
say what you would
wasn't
say.
easy to run it with him, dog. I mean, the 596 for the 109 number hadn't changed. And
Man, y'all
all
street
that type of
niggas.
shit,
Come on,
dog.
y'all street niggas.
And it done had to got to
Set up a lot of
attorneys
pressure
dealing
on
Y'all
with
street
this
niggas,
shit.
though.
But we couldn't talk to him, dog. It wasn't no, man, let me holler.
Say y'all didn't want to talk. If they had to get one of them motherfucking things at that House of Blues, like they used to give every year.
I'm going to say, you said say we ain't want to talk.
All right.
I'm going to say nigga tried to talk.
All right, well,
We
say
had
that. I'm
no-
not saying, I
we
don't
didn't
know the
have no
situation.
extended lines to reach out to.
Fuck the line.
These
You
niggas
go
had
see him
to-
face to
you know,
face.
that dealt with Universal, they gone. Whoa,
I'm just saying, if they was here, you ain't never reached the goal. Not there ain't no go with no friendly vibe. Shit, go ahead, nigga, we need to holler.
Yeah.
Why didn't
I
happen?
mean, I'm telling you why I didn't have. We couldn't.
Them
we
niggas
never had
round
no
it.
bump run-ins.
The niggas
None of
round.
that kind of shit.
Or the niggas round.
And the niggas round.
Let's say that then.
You can't get to them at the
Say
same
that.
time.
That's what I want you to
Thanksgiving
say.
Time.
All right.
I'm in Shakespeare Park. 2 years straight.
Say
Man, I
that.
need to holler at
Nigga
B.
selling
Man, hold
business.
on, dog. You gonna let you get on the bus and all this bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not being messy. I'm telling you what's real.
No,
Like,
I'm asking you.
jive niggas will stop niggas.
All I'm saying,
Man, listen.
all I'm
You say,
saying,
yeah.
Doc,
Niggas
listen.
can't get
Man,
nowhere
listen
real
what I'm
niggas
saying.
trying to
No,
get
listen
together,
what
bro.
I'm saying. The man told you they
Say
was
you ever
done-
thought about one of the niggas probably wanted to holler and the next one didn't or something? I don't know, cause you saying some real shit.
I
You saying
can
niggas can't get
understand that, but
nowhere,
I'm
real
saying
niggas
as
trying
in
to
this,
holler.
right? I'm saying as in this, right?
If
I know niggas like this, right? As in that time, right? Just the niggas that I know, if y'all have bumped into those kind of niggas, just a few of the niggas that I know.
right.
Niggas been like, oh, you want to holler at him? Niggas went and told them, holler at him. They don't care how the situation end up.
Yeah.
Because they fuck with you, they fuck with them. However it end up, it ended up. You see Stone, say Stone, I need to holler at. Stone ain't gonna go get him.
Yeah.
Hot ain't gonna go get it.
Yeah,
It's just
but
certain.
it done
listen,
been time. It done been time when we
Shut
have.
up.
once a nigga put a bad word out on you, you can't get around it.
Now I'm gonna say that over. The times that we have bumped into him and holler, man, hit me tomorrow. We gonna straighten this out. Bam, bam, bam.
Say that.
You did. That's what he would say.
I can understand
Tomorrow
that.
come.
I'm just saying, I just want to make sure that y'all at least
Yeah,
was
yeah,
able to
that-
get in
that-
contact,
that
right?
ain't happening.
Because I didn't want you to
Uh,
be like y'all couldn't touch it, like
Yeah,
y'all
I ain't
couldn't get
gonna-
around,
I ain't-
like
man.
y'all couldn't have a
Could
conversation.
I ask you one question? This is not for you.
Sure.
But I gotta ask him this one.
Sure, here you go.
Say, bro, if UNLV had left and the man put the people music out and didn't send them a check before that, or even after he put the music
Come
out,
on with it. I like
you
it.
think he wanted to talk to them? So of course he gonna tell them.
All right,
we gonna
you ready for
straighten
this?
out.
All right, check this
I'm
out,
just
right?
asking a question.
All right,
because
may I
if
answer?
yes.
You gonna let me answer?
Go ahead.
It's certain niggas around him who don't give a fuck about none of that because they fuck with both sides.
But that's not what I'm. Go
Listen,
ahead.
he might not want to talk,
That's
right?
that. Yeah.
But, all right, let's just say this, right? I'm around a nigga who don't want to talk to you. I ain't seen you in so long, right? I don't know what the fuck going on with you and that nigga, and I may agree with him, right? I'm gonna make him tell you in your face. And I think he
That
had
makes
niggas.
sense, but that makes sense. But
I think he had niggas around him I'm about to hurry up and go get it. To be able to tell you that in your fucking face, if that's what it is.
Nah, we ain't never had a problem.
No,
with
I don't mean that.
Nigga not
I
calling.
don't mean that.
He
That's what
told
I'm
him,
saying.
though. You sir, he said every time he seen him, he said, "Man, I'm gonna straighten this out. I'm gonna straighten."
I'm not saying that. I never knew they had. That's what I was asking them.
Hit
Did
me
they have a
tomorrow,
conversation?
no,
after?
man. Holla, blah, 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 blah.
Nigga just gave you the runaround. I understand that. I was just
All right.
making sure that they was able to have a conversation. Because I know they deserved the conversation.
I'm
And
more
I
sure-
knew they could have got a
I'm
conversation.
more than sure they know the same
But
people. They were gonna
to
get one.
make it perfectly clear, I answered your question what you asked me, but to make it perfectly clear, I feel like Baby and Slim don't owe us nothing at all. Once we went to court, we got what we went for. We had no problem getting it. You know what I'm saying? And whatever,
I don't
whatever.
feel like that.
I feel like,
You know what I feel like they owe you? A conversation.
I mean,
I feel like
so
y'all
why
just
didn't they
need. I'm just
negotiate
telling you,
that?
like I just feel like motherfuckers just need y'all because y'all
I
cool,
don't feel
right?
like they owe me nothing.
I
G.
No, not like that. Well,
I think-
not as in no old.
Say,
I just mean as
I
in
think-
nobody ain't got no problem with each
look,
other.
I
What
think.
the
all.
fuck's so wrong with
At
sitting
all.
out having a conversation?
Look,
Right.
I think you ain't
I feel that.
That's all I'm saying. I don't mean as in old,
No, listen.
but I mean as in if
Okay,
niggas
okay.
real, niggas know we ain't done each other
Old as a
nothing.
gun. They
And I'm not
old
mean
as
as in run behind them niggas for no conversation.
Yeah.
I'm just saying if y'all bump into each other, y'all can have a conversation.
I just feel like if anything, like you say, you're right. They don't owe you nothing. If anything, you should tip your hat to them because they taught you a valuable lesson.
Yeah, I mean.
Now that you go in, even though if you got your own opinion about how things should be,
Fuck
now you
the
gotta
old
listen-
shit. It's new shit
You gotta
now.
listen to what the other
It's
side
new
gotta
shit.
say.
That's why I said
You know what I'm saying?
conversation.
He told him a
Right.
valuable lesson. You're
Right.
never going
They
to
owe you
another-
no money,
you're
but you
never
could
going
get
to
some more
another
money off some
deal
shit
like
that you may
that.
learn. I bet you it's a whole lot of shit that nigga tell you that he wouldn't tell a lot of other niggas.
Ride, nigga, and I loved every minute of it, for real.
I bet you it's some things that he would tell you about business that he wouldn't tell other people.
You taught him a valuable lesson already. Yeah, I bet you y'all never go into another business venture like that one side. He gonna listen. You just told you, he got
Right.
patience now. So he taught him a $1 million lesson right there.
I'm
it's
not-
on you to apply.
I don't think I
Right.
think I'm not saying as in old. I'm saying the conversation can be had. Nobody has a problem with each other. And I think with the history that these motherfuckers put together, it's worth the conversation. I wouldn't give a fuck if it's not about music or if it's not about nothing. It's worth the conversation. That's it.
What
Just
they
as real niggas.
What they gonna talk about, Shallow?
What?
We don't want to talk about that shit no more.
And then what they gonna talk about? You don't have nothing to talk about? You got other shit that you doing. We don't have no care. I had to have no
Shit to
conversation about no
present,
shit that what we used to do.
Yeah.
Nigga, look, I'm doing
Now, that
this.
shit, I
So
ain't
check
got
this
nothing
out.
to say about
Right,
that.
fuck that other shit.
Yeah,
Do it in better predicament. Say, well,
right.
look, I'm trying to get a distribution
fucking
deal.
right.
What's happening with you and them people over there?
Exactly.
That's what I'm talking about. Man, fuck that old conversation.
Dots, man. Plug something.
We're not even doing that. It don't make no sense for us.
Too old for that, man.
Niggas don't go backwards. Well, your past can't
Take it,
interfere with your future.
Right.
No, I'm just saying. I just wonder why you want to, what's the conversation to be about. That's what I was trying to figure out.
Getting
You
some
know
more
what I mean?
money.
That's the best.
Getting
thing
some
to-
more money.
That's the only thing to talk about anyway.
That's what the
That's
conversation
the best
should be
thing,
about.
The only thing.
We
to talk
already,
only
about.
thing.
we already made it understood that nobody has a problem with each other, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Fuck, let's talk about
We
some
ain't got
money.
a back page and
Man, niggas don't go backwards. How you gonna go forward looking backwards?
Right.
We not about to do that.
Right.
Sometimes you do have to peep over your shoulder, though, Shallow.
Man, I tell you,
You're looking
hey.
forward. You don't see what coming behind you. You get run over, boy.
I guess I'm gonna get run over by 18. Well, I ain't got no time to be looking behind him. Sorry.
All right.
Go ahead. That's why I got my dog. That
Okay.
nigga stay looking. So, after y'all put out an album without Cash Money, right?
Put out 2, huh?
We put out several.
Oh, I gotta back some shit up.
Our first album.
Oh, I gotta back some shit
Boy, the
up.
first album after
No,
Cash Money.
I actually didn't. I got those albums wrong too. 'Cause
No, I'm not that. I got
Our
some other
first
shit to go.
album after Cash Money was called Return to UNLV. That came out in 2001,
Right.
and we sold 40,000 copies independent. Sold 16 hours, every CD.
I don't want to be
You know what I'm
wrong.
saying? So that
But I
really
think-
helped
Right.
from us to hold us down from. So we had to go to court, you dig, and get our business straight.
Right.
You dig, for us, moving on.
Right.
And,
I got a question for you.
Yeah.
What problem y'all had with Mr. Mean and them? They rap y'all or
All
something?
right.
Nah, man, they ain't our rapper, settle down.
I'm just asking.
What happened was, I mean, we had
From what-
from what everybody say, everybody had different problems. So I'm gonna tell you my problem.
Okay.
And I can
Because
tell
it was
you
like they
dude's problem.
wait. I want to say they came in there one day and tore y'all ass up.
No,
Am I right? If not, we'll run that clip back. But am I right?
No, man.
I think no.
I
I
don't
think
know
no.
what
They
you
did
said.
say they came in there one day. I don't mean that they tore their ass up. You know how we talk. We talk
yeah,
about.
yeah, but
Like no, I
Whatever.
think it was in a studio or some shit.
No, I thought
see,
that
it's
was
funny. It's funny that everybody got their own version of why we beefed out the game. But I mean,
The street thing.
I don't remember nobody's story but mine,
We
dog.
ready for number 2? Let's go.
Huh?
We ready for number 2. They gave 1, 2.
Yeah,
let's
all
go.
right. Well, they call themselves mad with me personally because I was messing with their little partner called Blessed Day Third. I was messing
I
with
remember
his baby
Third
mama.
played. I remember
Lil
Third.
Z's
You
at
went to
Folsom,
Folsom with
right.
us. Stop playing. I
Well, I
know
was
Third.
messing with his baby mama, and
Okay.
nigga was young at the time. You know, they felt.
Everybody know what everybody
So
did,
they
man.
felt play because of that, and I'm putting in raps and all kind of bullshit. And also,
saying names and
we
shit, too?
auditioned them. Yeah, same
Okay.
thing. And you know, they got mad because we felt they got played. They felt played because we auditioned them for Baby Them.
But you know, right behind y'all, them was the niggas who was winning the talent shows and shit.
Yeah.
Like they did the same thing y'all
But
did.
right. That was a later.
Right, I
later
said after y'all. Y'all was already on. But they came behind y'all doing the same thing.
They was winning during the era of the Big Easy era.
Right.
We had the deal already during the Big Easy era.
Right. I'm saying that they came after y'all.
They came after us. Right. I mean, I'm just making it clear. I ain't taking nothing.
No, I'm not neat. I'm just showing y'all like they did the same thing y'all did. As if they just did it at a different time. That's what I'm saying. Because they had to get noticed. Nigga ain't noticing for nothing. What?
We know you know your history. Let the man tell it. Let him tell his side. I ain't trying to fuck with you, bro. Yeah, do something, bro. Go ahead, guy. Now, yeah, what happened?
See why me and that nigga don't sit
Go
next to each
ahead,
other?
tell your side, bro.
So you dig, we auditioned them for Baby Them. Them niggas were going Gonzalez and what that day. So Baby and Slim said, man.
Actually bought them too, baby.
Nah, they came to the office on their own.
Okay, all
But
right.
we was there at the office when they was coming to audition for Baby Them.
All right.
And we was like, you know, nah, dog.
I'm burning that
I
shit
think
up,
that
bro.
was me that came up, that Iggy, Aggy, old shit she was saying. And Yella bust out laughing. So I'm thinking that automatically had tension between them two. We told Baby Them, nah, dog. You know, when they got back, we were like,
Y'all told them I'll fuck with them.
I think they trying to be us. You know, that's what I told them.
Okay.
You dig? So, fuck. That was another reason I thought they was beefing with us.
But they never knew y'all told Baby them that, right?
He had to. Baby Them told him, but you said y'all ain't
Yeah,
ready.
Baby them is the motherfucker.
Yeah, man.
That's why I know that nigga. Motherfucker, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Say, so the next time y'all saw them, where that was at? Who made the first record about each other?
They made the first record about us.
They said,
They performed.
hold on.
They
They made
performed
that.
They performed at the same show y'all was at too, huh?
I think they did,
Yeah,
dog.
oh, I got some history.
I think they did, dog.
The history starts here. It's gonna all go back.
I
and
think they said, bro, I remember they done something.
They say they heard y'all do it. Wait, they heard a song from y'all. I don't want to be wrong, but they heard a song from y'all or something. It was like, hey, niggas tripping.
Our first diss song came towards PNC and
What song was it?
90.
No, what's the song?
9899.
It was about
Stop
it.
trying to make everybody.
Was it about it?
What song?
About
With
it.
Uptown
We had,
niggas about it.
they probably thought Jock and UNLV style was about them.
I think that's what it was.
That wasn't
I think that's what it was.
that wasn't strictly for them. That was for a few of the motherfuckers
I
out
think
there.
that's what it
That
was.
was like really trying to
I
emulate
think
the
that's
youth,
what it
nigga.
was.
You feel me?
So maybe they
What
caught
song
the
you
wrong
said it
pitch.
was?
No,
UNLV style.
I think he
Everybody
told
talking
me
UNLV style.
y'all did that
They
shit.
had a song
Y'all
called
did that
Ain't
shit at the
Nobody
show when they was
Jocking.
there. Or something.
Nah, man.
I think they saw y'all do the song. Bro.
Shit, dog, because I'm thinking,
I'm not politically
she had to
correct.
be out before we put that out, dog.
What had to be out?
No, let me see.
Y'all
They had to have an album out before we put that out.
I'm talking about the record dissing y'all. Did they say something on the album about y'all?
Before y'all
If you know it, then you ain't gotta look
No,
for it. All right.
no.
So maybe they thought when y'all did, everybody.
Everybody jocking you and Elvis
Because
style.
I'm almost sure that's what
Yeah.
they told me.
Right.
So you telling me that wasn't about them?
It was about a few of them.
Them two. I'm just.
Yeah,
I
but we
say.
ain't say their names.
Say.
We ain't
Was
say
it about
their
them
name.
two though?
Yeah.
Okay. What
It
they
was about
took it
Mystical
right there.
too, huh?
Right, all right.
Mystical was in that crew too, huh?
Nah, Mystical wasn't even there yet.
No, it's just about everybody out, but including them because they was coming up. But I think that's what he told me they called it from. But you just saying
But we
it
never
wasn't
said
just
they
about
did.
y'all. This is about everybody.
Right.
Boy, y'all said something where them niggas called it, y'all. You know we ain't gotta think about it. Ain't stop that shit, man. Y'all say something. What y'all say? Y'all say
Man.
something.
That message.
Don't do that.
Shit, dog. we
Y'all
ain't
say
said
something
nothing
for them
about
dudes to
PNC
catch
in
that.
song, dog.
No. You
They
say
had
y'all.
to feel like, I
No,
guess
don't do
Daddy
that.
told them niggas, man, them niggas say y'all trying to be like them or
But you
whatever.
said that was for everybody, including them, right?
Yeah, it wasn't just for them.
Right.
When we aimed at them in Partners of Crime and Jubilee, and I'm about it.
Hold
That
on.
was the
That
first
one thing you
song.
just said. Y'all aimed at who first? Them, right?
Yeah.
Y'all said something in that. bitch
After that,
they
no, that
caught.
was after the U was for unknown shit. After
Yeah.
they made that and pissed on our set.
Y'all ain't do them nothing before that.
Nah.
Baby told them niggas what y'all said. Yeah.
Man, he had to.
Look at
You
this
supposed
man
to.
here,
Didn't
man.
do nothing,
You
man.
supposed, no, you taking it wrong.
Well-
If this my number one group, right? And I tell my group, figure out what's going on with this group. And I'm not saying the group is trash. Niggas come back and tell me what's happening. When you come back and tell me, when I see the group, I'm gonna say,
Oh, that's
man,
cool.
UNLV ain't fucking with y'all like that.
Oh man, shouts out
Which
to
they were
SBA.
wrong.
Yeah.
To be honest with you,
We
don't
never
get that
said
twisted.
PNC, dog.
They was wrong.
Them boys came out with that.
I mean, as in they was wrong, as in
a
that
few
time.
songs, if I could think of, I can't really
So y'all just went to going back and forth.
back and forth. Back
Chick
and forth.
Stacko.
And Mystical come on the block with a nigga. He wants to. I guess he
Yeah, I just
he
wanna
felt the
know how
vibe
that
of it.
started.
You know
But
what
he
I'm
wasn't
saying?
with Cash Money though.
Nah,
he
he
was with
was about to give me
Big
Cash
Boy,
Money.
though.
I told him to go holler at baby though.
Oh, he wasn't with Big Boy.
Nah,
though?
he wasn't with Big Boy yet neither.
Okay.
He wasn't with nobody.
What record he made?
He was what he made. He made that. What that was?
He
The
made
one
a
that y'all
album
go.
before that, man.
What Mystical first single was, man.
I don't really remember.
Man.
Damn.
I don't really remember. But what you saying? He did it independent. Nobody. He wasn't signed with nobody. You
Yeah, he
saying?
was with Big
He
Boy.
wasn't signed with nobody at the time.
He used to be doing a lot with Bobby Marchand then or something.
He rapped that shit. He had the track on him, and he rapped that shit to a nigga. And I was like, man, go sign holla at beat. He came back a few weeks later. He said that it ain't work out with them. That he signed with Big Boy, and he was talking about dissing us and how he wanted a rap battle. That's how he.
Y'all knew
So
y'all was
that's-
gonna diss each other.
Say he told you that to
Keep
your
it funky.
face.
I swear.
I knew that.
Say he told you that to
swear.
your face, y'all.
Yeah.
Say, let me
Ask
tell you
about
something.
it.
Keep this. I heard him say it
Like-
before. I knew it though. Let me tell you how I thought about it.
Man, we used to
I'm
rip
like,
the fuck
Mystical
out
out
of
the
Mystical,
12
boy.
one, right?
We used to rip this nigga in high school. The day
He went to
after.
corn and all this shit,
Because
right?
he was
Yeah,
a
he
color
went
And
to
I'm
guard.
like-
corn. He was just like,
Because he was a
Right.
color
But I
guard.
saw him. I saw him.
Man, no color guard,
Man,
man.
was a color guard.
That man was a cheerleader, man.
Chili. He
That
was.
man was. I ain't never said.
Not
man
no
was a
cheerleader
humble
as
type
in.
shit.
The
He
nigga was
wasn't
athletic. Let's just
flipping
say
and
that.
shit.
Yeah, he was
Give me the
definitely.
seed.
All right, the
Type
same
shit.
nigga who was a cheerleader,
Yeah.
you laughing, but the same nigga who was a cheerleader was in the army.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So it just show you the difference.
Yeah.
Like real
He
nigga
wasn't
shit.
on no
Same
big
nigga who-
shit
He
at
was in the
all.
color. I thought he was in the color guard. That's why I thought he
No,
was in the
no,
color
check
guard.
this out. So right, when I heard about the shit, I'm like, hold on. These two niggas know each other. I don't know if everybody else don't know that
Right.
they know each other.
Mhm.
But when these niggas all them dragging from the rivers and all that kind of shit, I'm like, hold on. I had some of them niggas chopping some shit up on Washington Avenue one day. And
Yeah.
I'm like, I thought them niggas was gonna be fighting.
That was that. Oh, Mr. Cool. Yo, that ass holding.
I'm just telling you, they
That
sitting, they
was
standing out there
cool.
talking. We passed down, boy,
Uh-huh.
niggas thought we about to see a fight. Niggas said, meet the block.
Uh,
Them niggas out there conversating, so nigga went to looking at that shit like, hold on, this shit don't make a whole lot of sense.
but the youngsters around our hood used to be like,
They was on the
we gonna
wrong
hit that
level.
bitch Mystical, dog. We
Say,
used to pitch some rocks in that, and man, dude that passed down the whip, down the street in his truck. Man, dude used to be throwing rocks and bricks and shit at that boy.
I won't
man.
get off the subject for
When
1
they did
minute,
the
right?
Land
Let me just
Cruiser.
get off the subject for
Uh-huh.
1 minute, right?
Yep.
Just to think about this, right? And I always say this. This why, as OGs, we gotta stand on when we wrong. Because y'all was just fucking around, right?
Right.
But the niggas who followed y'all would have fucked Mystical up.
Yeah.
And y'all ain't really stand on that.
Exactly.
That's music.
Exactly.
Niggas do this shit in the streets. Nigga get mad with a nigga and won't
Yeah.
kill him today,
Cause he little
and
pilot.
tomorrow he ain't feeling like that.
Right.
And the boys gunning after a nigga, right? But you ain't man enough to go tell him the dude was like, nah, I ain't fucking with that
Don't
like
fuck
that,
with
man.
that,
I was
yeah.
drunk last night.
Right.
Because a nigga's not man enough to be wrong.
Mhm. Now, you know, it's a whole different time, never, dog. Them niggas wait till they get 50 million to go kill a nigga and go to jail for the rest of
Man,
their
I ain't
life,
never
man.
saw no rich niggas this gangster in my life. Oh, them mercy.
Well, that's what Hollywood do.
Man,
That's what
bro.
Hollywood do to you.
Man, ain't no motherfucking Hollywood, that's hologram.
It's Hollywood.
Man, it's
Physical.
Instagram, man. Them niggas ain't getting no
Say.
Hollywood money.
Right.
See what I can say.
When you
about-
say Hollywood, we talking
this is what I'm
movies.
about to say. When you say Yon and Tech from,
We knew them dudes was real street niggas.
Yeah,
You
they
could go on the
was really
ramp and see
in the
niggas.
streets. They was really about their business. They really was in the streets. You could, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, if niggas don't know about it, was that what they was rapping.
Me and Slim snuck
They
in
s-
Newtons to go rap. cause we knew they could go rapping.
They really seen it and they really lived it. When they watch older niggas in the neighborhood, like I told you, 6 and wrong all the way. I mean, man,
You way older than us though.
But
And you
they
saying, I'm
come-
just showing you that though.
But they saw the real.
Right, I'm just
and it
showing you
came
how
on
that
the
how
real
that shit
film.
goes down.
Yeah, so that's how that's.
All right, now let me tell you my era. We ain't never saw no niggas getting no rap money like that.
No.
We saw niggas say we know what's happening with 6 and Barone, but we know that that's street niggas.
Yeah.
Boy, no niggas get no rap money around there, man.
They could have been they could have they would you could just say this. I ain't gonna say could have been. They the pillar of why New Orleans on the map now with this rap shit.
You a bullshit lie when you said pillar that's too small.
Okay, Pioneer.
Let me tell you why, bro. Who did we never saw no, and it's not to take nothing away from nobody, bro, but we ain't never saw, we never got a chance to see, just think about this, right? I'm in the Magnolia. Walk a ride right up the street and go see one of them niggas in one of them hot-ass cars. Them niggas don't sit and around like it's nothing.
And about Big Turkey. Right.
Looking like dope dealers.
That block.
They ain't got to worry about the law in the world.
Yeah.
Them niggas sitting out there
But
laughing,
they run
giggling.
all the dope dealers.
Right, but they're not dope dealers.
They
Well,
had
we ain't
to
never
be.
saw no, we ain't never saw no niggas with no money who wasn't selling no dope. Where they were getting the money from?
Yeah.
So they the first niggas who was able to show us, hold on, there might be something in this shit. New ball game, because them niggas starting to look like dope dealers. Them niggas got the same car. One of them niggas got this motherfucking station wagon. I ain't saw no nigga with it yet. I ain't saw a dope dealer with it yet. So I'ma tell you as in me, I can tell you as in Slim, we start taking that shit serious.
Y'all
Shot. Listen, well, we ain't have no reason to take it serious before that. I'm not knocking Gregory D. None of them, right? But we wasn't around them dudes to see them get it.
Right.
Like we watched these niggas go from t-shirts to polos with chains on them. Niggas used to be riding bikes up and down the street. Now all of them got cars, sitting down. Sometimes we go down there, the cars there, them niggas ain't there. Man, you niggas got the game fucked up. Nigga. You can't leave your car around there. What y'all doing? But people start seeing them as not being dope dealers. They other niggas who making it, right? So we looking at that shit like, okay, might be another way out. Wasn't nobody else to show us that. Well, like they was the first niggas who was able to show us like, yeah, street niggas could get some real rap money and you could be yourself, bitch. You could still go in your hood. Who else was doing that before then?
Chill.
I'm not telling you people wasn't doing it. I'm telling you niggas wasn't showing progress with it. Nigga wasn't there one week in a t-shirt. Next week this nigga got on the polo and some jewelry.
Right.
A week later this nigga got a car in front of that bitch.
Right.
Ain't nobody, who was doing that? Well, we had never saw that shit before. Bro. Like, and we looked at them as street niggas. So nigga was like, oh yeah, that what y'all niggas doing? Nigga said the first thing we gotta do, we gotta get the Newtons. We always felt like that's what broke them though.
So what's on the horizon now for the youth, bro?
Well, right now working on a solo project, a solo EP. I just released 2 joint ventures. One with a dude named Diesel the Beast, which is Kid affiliated artist. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we had Kid night, bro.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
So the homie, bro.
Yeah, real solid, dog.
Yeah.
So I got, me and Diesel the Beast put out an album called Big Boy. I got another album out with my little cousin Shooter. It's called The Gangsta Bloodline. So I just put those 2 out maybe like 6-7 months ago.
Okay.
You dig? But as far as the making for UNLV, Tech will be home shortly. We got an album ready, almost ready to be packaged. So we're gonna go back in the lab when he touch down.
Yeah, shout out.
Yeah, definitely. We got a movie in the making. We got 2 books that's gonna automatically be popped out once you touch down.
Right.
Say Yellow got kids?
So,
Nah, y'all had a kid that was murdered. Well, not murdered, killed in a fire. Baby must have been like 3 weeks old or something like that.
man, I'm sorry to hear that, man.
Yeah.
My condolences.
Y'all was still living when that happened too, man.
So where they could go find the 2 little joints you just put out?
Oh, they go all you digital platforms.
All of them?
Everywhere.
Okay. All right.
Everywhere.
You know, and all they gotta do is search it under
Big
Mr.
Boy
Young.
album, search on the Lil Yacht. It's the
Okay.
Big Boy album and Gangsta Bloodline.
Okay.
And I also we got a UNLV single we just dropped that called True Colors, produced by the late great Treet, you dig?
Okay.
Look out.
So that was a little single that we had in the archive. We decided, just throw that bitch out.
I think you need to keep your voice going. Like you need to talk to some of these young dudes and show them you're willing to admit you made mistakes.
Yeah.
Because they're not used to no real motherfucker saying I made mistakes. Even with that, you look alright to me. You're doing alright. So a nigga make mistakes, but you still growing, you still get
No
you
doubt.
some money.
No doubt.
But
Fucking right.
nobody, ain't no older niggas around to be able to tell them like, yeah, I made a whole lot of mistakes. I tell them niggas I was stupid as a motherfucker, so
Yeah.
you can't tell me nothing about being
you
stupid.
fucking right.
Don't say what you gonna say. We know what you gonna
I'm
say.
not gonna say it.
Say who he says the worst.
No, 'cause
but we're willing to admit our mistakes.
Yeah, definitely.
But ain't no
Right.
motherfuckers talking like us, and we have to be way more vocal. Because I
Yeah.
think you could show like motherfuckers a lot of things. Like you been through a lot. You
Yeah.
traveled around the world. Like you ain't just jumped in this shit. Like you really gotten this shit from the streets. Like you were the first niggas who got in it from the streets and got real money.
Right.
Ain't wasn't a lot, man. Listen, niggas was not. I'm telling you, niggas was not getting no rap money when UNLV came out.
No.
We ain't know a fucking thing.
No.
I don't know what, and it's not to knock nobody else, right? I'm telling you the niggas that was around me.
Well, that's why I said it was a pillar, but you said that was too small.
No, indeed, that was no pillar.
I
I could
just
say,
say-
a nigga couldn't give me no pillar now, because if it wasn't for them, it wouldn't be no me.
Right.
Like them dudes showed
That
me,
wouldn't be
nigga,
a
you
few-
ain't got to
that wouldn't be a
just bounce
few.
rap. Nigga, you
Oh,
can really
that's
rap.
label, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, bro, I commend y'all not just for just the longevity that y'all put in the game.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, bro? I mean, y'all, how they say that, withstood the test of
I
time.
mean, and with the longevity, dog. I mean, you make a lot of mistakes, but I think the ultimate goal is to not make the same mistake.
Oh, right.
If you make it
Over.
twice, it's on
Right.
you.
Right.
Right.
As long as you don't make that same mistake, you're gonna be good.
It's hard.
And have love for what you do.
You know why niggas make the same
Music
mistake?
and the love for what we do got us with this shit and stuck married to this
You
shit.
know why
dog.
niggas constantly make
You
the
know what
same
I'm saying?
mistake? Because they don't acknowledge it.
Yeah.
See, if you acknowledge
Yeah,
you made
you
a
got-
mistake,
yeah,
it'll never
first
happen
thing is
again.
admitting.
But niggas be playing like, I ain't made
Yeah.
that mistake.
Right.
You gonna make that bitch 1,000 times. But I think as and with
Fucking
us,
right.
when you rich in spirit, because you gotta understand you a legend. You gonna be around, you gonna eat off your music for the rest of your life, right?
Yeah.
No doubt.
How many niggas say that? Coming from where we come from.
Right. That's
What
a
y'all
blessing,
taught us
dog.
was this, right? Nigga can make a few dollars off the music and go back to the streets and go get a few dollars and then
Yeah.
go to the studio. Wasn't no niggas
Right.
doing that. Wasn't no nigga on the block hustling. Nigga be like, oh, y'all them out there. Later on, them niggas in the studio.
Right.
Right.
We ain't see that. We never had the chance to see that.
Right.
That's when that shit started beginning to be cool. Slim start doing that shit, nigga like, oh, Slim, you playing? All right, I'm about to do it. Shot. We all start moving like that because we understood that we ain't have to just dedicate ourselves to just music.
Right.
Because we always thought like, niggas used to always come get me. Say, you good rapping, motherfucker. Come rap. You be like, bro, you got me fucked up. You know how much money I'm gonna miss?
Right.
It's just because I knew I had money on the block. Nigga never told me, say, come when you get through doing that, you come to the studio.
Yeah.
Right.
But they showed us like, hey, them niggas ain't around here tonight. What them niggas ain't? Oh, them niggas around on the first though.
Oh yeah.
They getting their money because we still in the streets. But you start seeing they grow. You
And
start
that's
seeing,
another
hold
thing.
on, sometimes
Shit,
them
bro,
niggas ain't
that's
around there.
another thing that I always will respect them niggas for. Like, the older I get, the more shit that I look back and I respect them niggas for
You realize
what
the
they
thing
were
they did
trying to.
for you?
Yeah, dog.
I know how I get.
Man, them dudes used to, man, man.
Man,
They
them
used to
say,
jump on
whoa.
that block, dog.
Man, y'all the hottest niggas
Shut
going.
shit down, you know what I'm saying?
Man, y'all
Niggas
say.
ain't want us.
Oh man, the
They ain't
motherfucker
want
with
us
y'all.
fucking
I've been
dog.
married with baby when the
They
nigga ain't
couldn't
want to sign
son
me.
us. We was already 19, 20, doing our thing on the block or whatever. So they used to
That's
be
what
like,
I'm saying,
Y'all
Anthony.
gotta leave that shit alone.
Them the dudes up, they
Man,
already
we
had
too many
money.
niggas around us that were trying to teach us to do right, bro.
Right, the game,
You know what
the
I'm
real
saying?
game.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so understand that, right? We know these niggas, we pass around that, right? We know these niggas really out there on the block. These niggas really get them a few dollars, right? And they fucking with stunning them. But that shit gradually getting better.
Yep.
Like you
And
seeing
once
them
you get
niggas
better,
out there,
yeah.
but they out there different. Remember how they used to be hiding? Now them niggas got a porch that they sit on with all their cars lined up with their jewelry on. Like I dare the
All the
police to
time.
pull up. Bitch, we with cash money, don't play with us. So it start looking different. And niggas
Yeah.
like, hold on, them niggas went from this to that on the same block? Man, y'all got us fucked up. Y'all could do it, we could pull it off.
Oh yeah.
But you gotta see, sometimes you gotta see somebody do something in order for you
Yeah,
to get it.
yeah.
Because if I told you, I couldn't wait that
This
Queen
nigga
Latifah
was so
$4 million.
confident. I'm talking about this. Now I never forget.
Remember me and you in the Diamante?
Yeah, bro.
Man, this nigga
Never
rolled the
forget how-
Diamante one day
man,
we
this
riding. That nigga said, I
This
got
dude
more raps than
confident
you. I said, we
level
gonna rap our
always
ass
was
off.
ready for this level type nigga, you dig, for real,
Right.
bro. I always took my head out. Always, bro.
Cause I admired them. Like me,
Yeah.
me and this nigga rolled one day. I got the
Yeah.
Diamante from my little cousin Deshaun, right? I go pick him up. Man, me and this nigga roll all day rapping versus each other.
Yeah.
This all instrumental.
Man, we running what?
Running it,
Man, we
dog.
running that
Running
shit
it.
a cappella
Okay.
all
Like a
day.
motherfucker.
Me and that nigga hung.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck we supposed to be gonna do.
I don't know, dog. You called me in a project. I think I'm walking from my own gangster.
I had just got that Diamante
Big
from
scooping nigga
Deshaun.
up.
I was feeling it too.
Yeah.
I pull up in that bitch. Get it.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
We
Confident out
rode
the
around
roof.
all day,
Yeah.
really
You know, I
rapping
can do
against
that. I
each
got
other.
you, man. You
I used to be like,
ready,
I'm
dog?
tearing your ass, other bitch. You'd be like, bitch, I got you.
Mhm.
But it was an honor for me because I'm like, I shoot, motherfucker. It's a new level now. I'm the young nigga that's coming behind y'all. This
Right.
what you get for
That's how that
teaching me.
nigga was.
I'm gonna show you. This
Right.
what you get for teaching me this
Yup.
game. My
Monster.
whole thing was always this, right? I got more raps than anybody.
Alright.
I'ma rap my ass off. I'm young and I got a memory. So you might out-rap me for the first, do a few 16s. Ooh, but when it come to digging in that crate, I got so many of these bitches in the memory bank
Right.
because I've never recorded an album.
Right.
Brick Living was in my head. I ain't write a motherfucking thing for the Brick Living album. I had them roll all that shit down. I was writing on other people's beats and shit.
Right.
I was waiting for niggas to find the right beats. I was like, all right, I got something for you.
Right.
Only thing I had to do was figure out hooks. It was already in my
Yeah.
head. I had them.
Gotcha.
Man, I'm saying, y'all, everybody moving. Then one day the nigga Stone, like, I went through some shit, right? This would make me respect Stone so much, right? I'm going through some shit. I'm fucked up. I go to Stone. I'm like, nigga, I need some. Man, nigga, look at me. Nigga say, you tripping. What the fuck you mean I'm tripping? That nigga said, I'll be right back. That nigga rolled off on the bucket thing. And they came back and they gave me $7,500 in a brown paper bag. I went straight to the studio. But I was ready to go back to it. But listen,
Right.
I had so much respect for that nigga.
Right,
I'm like,
you
hold on,
good.
this nigga think I can rap?
Yeah.
Niggas ass in trouble now. That's when I started looking at
Yeah.
that shit different, cause I'm like, this nigga don't cut no corners. He ain't got to lie to you.
Right.
And they
Right.
was like, man, you tripping. And he ain't tell me nothing. That nigga just gave me a brown paper bag and rolled off.
Bro.
I bought this nigga a ring, right? For his birthday. I gave it to him. And nigga said, what that's for? For your birthday. I had to damn near force his money back. He wouldn't take it.
Right.
But that nigga, that him and Torres who showed me confidence.
Yeah.
Toe called me for the Magnolia Boys album. I'm like, what's up? That nigga say, the brother putting the album together. I'm like, what y'all doing? We putting the album together. Nigga, what you doing? I'm like, I ain't really doing nothing. I'm in Houston. Nigga say, I'm gonna fly you to Atlanta. I said, man, I'm doing all kind of shit. And nigga say, I got you. I got that land, that man give me $25,000 in cash. And say, listen, go downstairs and record, that's your room up there. I'm in a fucking mansion.
Bro.
And nigga say, anything you need, let me know. Don't ask nobody else.
Right.
Look at that Magnolia Boy there, my cutter.
But that's what real niggas do though.
Still to this day, that's why I fuck with him like I fuck with him.
Right.
Like, it's different and niggas don't know that. Like, me and Spitter have been in predicaments. Me and Spitter was so fucked up one time, our lights out. Man, CD pull up to come get us. We can't tell CD our lights out. So we don't want to leave. Plus, Shorty got a dog. This nigga got a whole pit bull. Man, nigga, CD called Toe. Toe say, go get a cage. Pay the light bill and get them niggas down here. Spitter could tell you to this day it's an album that he recorded in their house. Like, that's how thorough that nigga was with a nigga.
Right.
Like, just off GP.
Right.
But that nigga had that kind of confidence. But when you get them niggas who got that kind of confidence, when you respect a nigga who give you that kind of confidence, it's different. Like, even when you was like, one day you like, say, so you really be running that shit. I'm like, oh yeah? I'm gonna show you. But it gives you the confidence because you want to hear from your peers.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you want them to get it. Once the peers get it, new ball game.
So, not to cut it off, so you got the movie and the books out. And you
Not out, they ain't out yet. It's in the making.
The movie, all right,
The
y'all
making,
still gotta wait
yeah.
for Tech to come and do
The documentary out. We got a documentary on YouTube.
I've been on a documentary.
The first part. Tech gonna do the second part when he come on.
Right.
So yeah, in the movie and the books and shit, that's in the making.
That's next.
Actually, they done on paper. They done.
Y'all just gotta actually shoot.
Yeah, cash it out.
That's the only documentary y'all doing?
For us. That'll be our personal documentary.
I would love to do a
But
documentary
a lot
on
of people
y'all.
do documentaries.
I would
on
love
y'all.
to do a documentary on y'all because I know niggas who know y'all who get it different.
Yeah.
Like niggas who gonna be able to say what it really is. Like niggas who gonna be able to say like, cause we was really in the streets like International T and all these kind of
Yeah.
niggas. You see him and Bub, you saw what they were about to
Yeah.
do? All right. But them dudes really get it. Like there's a lot of them dudes who got a whole
They
lot to
had
say.
an Uptown UNLV
They was about
album.
to do y'all over.
Yeah, the whole thing, huh?
Cali or Magnolia. But that's the kind of, that's the kind of,
it's
I be
the
around them
respect.
dudes, so I know the kind of respect
And I
that
fuck
they
with
have.
both of them.
I know you do. But listen,
International T grew up
you have
under us.
no idea how much respect they have for you.
I know, dog. I love them niggas, dog.
And they fuck with you. Cause I told them niggas, soon as they start doing that, I say, boy, y'all fucking with the right one. I'm talking about doing the UNLV album, boy.
Yeah, that's big, bro.
Y'all
Yeah.
fucking with the right one. All right. Y'all don't know what y'all fucking with. I think just as this, what a lot of people have a problem with is like this, right? We'll always hear people make songs like out of songs that we used to have, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, as in, I heard a little chick dude get your roll on. Like, damn, they're using the same beats, right?
Right.
New Orleans get mad as a motherfucker.
Why?
They don't acknowledge us. You know how many legends they got down here? Why you ain't remaking them niggas beats and
Right.
making it your own record?
But-
I ain't gonna knock you.
But I'm
Right.
just
Baby
saying-
wasn't mad. Baby got his money. But you look,
Yeah,
niggas
you
go
right,
looking way
you
on the
right.
West Coast,
Say,
Yeah,
East
that's right.
Coast.
Emily,
Say,
Nigga, you wasn't bumping that shit when you was coming
right
out.
here,
you
right.
he's still gonna get money because you gotta get that shit cleared for him just to use them tags.
Who you think I'ma clear for?
No.
Who you think I'ma clear for? I would love to clear for a nigga from my hood.
For my people, anytime.
I ain't saying that's wrong. I'm just
Anytime.
saying though,
Say,
bro. You know, and I say that, bro. Like I said, I commend y'all because when I was in that bench, I listened to y'all records, bro. And that got me through a lot, bro.
Look out.
Made my day, bro.
What you was
know
on,
I'm
G?
saying? All of them.
All of them?
All of them. Drag 'em for the river. Did I'm saying Uptown for life.
yo,
man, I
drag
mean,
mystical
say,
from the
bro.
river.
Man,
Y'all
I
pop.
mean, oh,
Say, let me tell you something, right? We have a lot more to talk about.
No doubt.
You coming back.
gotta be a part
Got to,
two.
man.
Ain't
Got
no
to.
part two, it's the continuation. It's just what the fuck we do. We only fuck with niggas who we fuck with. That's why we put niggas around us who we fuck with. That's why it's called Choppin' Game. You shall be back, cause I got a whole
Man.
lot more questions
Man,
for
we
you.
gotta talk about like specifically. I want you to remember this because you got a good memory. You said it. How you was talking about how Joe done this for you because you had the confidence in you. When I fell off, Tech was locked up or whatever. You did WAP, Applejack and WAP. I don't know if y'all remember my solo album, Another Massacre.
What WAP? What WAP?
WAP, man.
What WAP said? Man, know what?
Applejack WAP.
Oh,
No.
Applejack.
and WAP.
See?
And Panky.
See?
Them niggas we got a company put together.
Street niggas.
Street niggas, that's what I'm
See?
saying. That's what I'm relating to.
But
about
that
how when
said you
street
feel a
niggas
different
got-
kind of way.
Exactly.
I bet you rap
Exactly.
different
I
now.
see what
Oh
happened.
man, rap my ass
Oh,
off.
I bet you rap
Man,
different.
I'm telling you, dog. It's a different
Say.
ball game.
Applejack still.
Yeah, he's
See.
still
Choppin' Gang. Big homie, y'all. I don't know what the fuck we gonna do with OG. This shit
Whoa.
does not stop, man.
Nuh-uh.
This was a taste of it. Enjoy, motherfuckers.
back. You waiting, man?
Give me my roses while I can still smell them. Please don't wait till I'm on my way to heaven. Our Father, who art in heaven. Give me my roses while I can still smell them. Give me my roses while I can still smell them. Please don't wait till I'm on my way to heaven. Our Father, who art in heaven. Give me my roses while I can still smell them.